Hello, my name is Micaiah, and this is my presentation for what I'm calling Crowfall Companion. Thanks for watching. I'm also known as McCaven. A companion app is a phone application that connects a game to a mobile device. This is not a mobile version of the game, but a skill, character, and support app, and more. The companion app would be used in connection with the main game, Crowfall, which is being developed by Artcraft Entertainment. The companion app would be built by Haven Studios. I liken it to a wiki. This is our starting point from a game concept. I'd like to. I was like, wow, I really like the look and feel. The next few screenshots are concepts for the actual game, Crowfall. I want to personally thank Artcraft for their generous art and the team that made them. Thank you very much for your hard work and effort. The core feature is a skill training and queuing system, although much different, but retains the core idea. The larger concept is a map strategic view. This is coming together nicely, but has a long way to go. We will showcase what we have ready, but realize there are larger concepts here. I've been working with a tool you may have heard of called Unity. It's the same game engine that is being used to develop Crowfall. I'm going to be showcasing the Windows version, so it's easy to present on YouTube. It does work on Android and Windows devices, and it can work on iPhone, although we don't support iPhone just yet. Unity easily can. Again, this is a pre-alpha, but let's show you what we have. This is the main testing area here. This is again the Windows version. You can see Crowfall at the very top in blazing. It's just sort of the test concept. This is actually part of the Crowfall companion app, and then likewise Artcraft Entertainment is on the bottom. Everything is just placeholder, and so we can kind of showcase what we have. Anyways, to get right into it, let's click on the game or the app as we are. This is the main menu. We can go back to the main menu, change some stuff, or quit the actual game. One of the first things I'd like to go into is the Micaiah down here. This is part of that Frostweaver character that we've created, and the character name is Micaiah. You can also see the gray split here. That's kind of where the first third of the screen is where the mobile version. The tablet just sort of stretches everything out and sort of displayed on tablets as well. And then we got these various shield icons. They're part of the gods, but they're just kind of showcasing our menu system, and we can slip through the menu. We also have the settings menu. It's just showcase that that we can click on buttons and change settings. These are all just sort of temporary. We try to build the kind of the core features, like, hey, we need a menu, a button icon that we can change various things. You can slide it, and this is doubling up. You can see now, but it's kind of the pre-early alpha. Let's go into the classes. This is part of the class select. It's like the class selection or the class wiki. We have the champion here, and the tagline is the blood and bone. We imagine you'll be able to list out. We can list out a ton more information about them and some of their skills. I'd like to go into the rune system. So the rune system is part of that creation system that the concept showed. So we just basically have the amount of creation points, and then you can choose. Poor eyesight gives you +10. I personally have poor eyesight, so I don't. Maybe it should be +100 or something you probably don't want to choose that. Anyways, we can also go into our model view here. This is a part of I believe it's the RTS Tune from the Unity Asset Store, which was free, but we wanted to include a showcase that we could include models and link a UI with a character model, and hopefully we can include some of their models, and we kind of think of it as a progression. Like, hey, wow, I finally crafted my sword and shield in game and my armor, and this is kind of what I look like now. At that point, we'd like to kind of go into our skill system. Again, this is quite different than what you're used to. in the actual in-game, but for mobile we have this. You can choose up to 4 different skills, and then we have, these are all just testing. This, you can see that the shield icon we really like. We're going to try to use that for. I'm going to try to use that for my forum icon. Anyways, this is I believe part of the one of these is the crafting system. I always go great for the crafting. It's what I love. Anyways, we can go in here, and then we can say that we can have these various sub skill trees that you can train, and then we can click on tap on space, and that will add it to our train queue. There's some secondary stuff that's going on, but it's just meant to showcase that we can go in, select different skills, add them to the queue, and then we can actually go into the classes as well, choose the knight, and then we can go click on the land. You can actually choose multiple primaries, and then let's see, we're going to be fighting in plate. Yeah, so we're a space knight fighting on land and plate. Sounds like McCabe to me. Anyways, these are just concepts. We will have a lot of that linked up and set up so you can sort of not, but we wanted to build the tools and everything to sort of, build the foundation like Crowfall is doing, so we can showcase what we think is possible. Anyways, this is a pre-alpha version. So let's talk about some of the testing plan and how you can get involved. If you'd like to test the application, please email us at support. We have our email on the screen. It's support@havenstudios.net. Be sure to include Crowfall in the subject or somewhere in the body so we can link this to the application we're hoping. I also like to suggest, this is a really pre-alpha version. Nothing is in place. So I'd like to suggest in sharing your interest, whether or not it's in the pre-alpha stages, the alpha, beta, or event. Hey, just tell me about the release. I'm interested in seeing with a final product. Everything up to release is free. We'd like to provide the best experience for you. We as my studio, Haven Studios, is very open to communication and feedback. We're trying to get involved in the community and let them know, hey, we've got this. You guys were saying we got this. We'd like to see an application for Crowfall, and we've sort of presented this concept to say this is what we think we could do. We want to know what you think about it, and I want to personally thank you for watching this, and any feedback we'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much, and we'll see you on the forums.